You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you doing, guys? Safan. You can find me on Twitter or Gad.ai. Let's start the show. Okay, what just developed right now is just Trump just keep talking smack about John McCain after he died. He keep pressing this issue that that he's not a fan of McCain. You know, that's his right. Trump have a right to say that, right? He have a right to say that because John McCain, when you look at him, he didn't accomplish that much. All right, he didn't really did that much when he was in office. You know, after he served the country, I respect him for serving the country. I respect him, but throughout his political years, he didn't do that much. All right, but he got in several scandals. All right, he ran for a failed election twice, and it turns out that the dossier, the Fusion GPS dossier, it turns out that he was the one that gave it to the FBI, selling Trump out. Not only that, he was the one that voted against the repeal of Obamacare at the last minute. After all the time that he said we need to repeal Obamacare, he went against it and keep Obamacare. That's the type of politics that John McCain plays. All right, I respect him as a veteran, right? Respect him. He fought for our country, but when it comes to his record, he really have a poor record. He voted for the Iraq War, right? He's a warmonger. He loved war. He wanted to get us to all these type of war, and he held a lot of resentment. Before he died, he held a lot of angst against Donald Trump because of what Donald Trump said about him during the election of 2016, campaign 2016. Let me rephrase that. And now it turns out what happened about this dossier that came out with Fusion GPS. It turns out that John McCain was complicit in this thing too. He was the one that gave it to them and perpetuate this thing. And then what's got on people's nerve right now is that they're saying that, I don't know, Donald Trump isn't as respectful as John McCain after the fact that he died. Well, you know, he already died. I mean, we already known what is Donald Trump perspective we already know what Donald Trump perspective of John McCain before and after he died. All right, so that's no news. So why are you still pushing on these thing? You know, and look, Donald Trump, he have his own personal vendetta against John McCain, but he's able to put that aside and when John McCain died, he was able to put his feelings aside and treat him with respect by letting him have the authority to use the Air Force One or Air Force Two plane to move his body around. All right, he had the respect of doing that. You know, allowing him to use on America's dollar to use it, and respect him for that. I respect the person for that. He put his personal agendas aside, but again, he always know where his stance are, and you should do that. I mean, people should be able to should know their enemies. All right, basically, he knew his enemies. All right, and not be oblivious to what your enemy can't do. Because look, people could stab you in the back. It turns out that Donald Trump understands this, so he know who to be friend with, who's not to be friend with. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. He knew McCain wasn't a good guy, but he's still able to put his hard feelings aside after the fact that he died. But yet again, he made it clear that he's not a big fan of John McCain before and after. I don't see what's the big fuss about. All right, people are able to have their reservation about a person. All right, like ask to people that hate Donald Trump. All right, like the media. They're allowed to hate Donald Trump, and Donald Trump not allowed to hate him back. That doesn't make any sense. That's not reciprocating well at all. All right. So they're allowed to criticize people, but when people criticize the media, suddenly it's off the table. That's retarded, and that's what people are going right now. And people saying that he really needs Donald Trump should just stop it. Just stop because what? He's harboring old feelings, bringing up. You know what? I think it's been pent up in Donald Trump. He's been penting this up the whole time, putting it out, and he's just getting it out. Just let Donald Trump have it out. Say what you gotta say. This will be old news tomorrow or something like that, or some other day. All right. He need to get it out, and the fact that he found out that that John McCain rat him out, tried to cause. How would you react? All right, you would be pissed off. You would be mad. Turn out that the people of his party that he thought was good, the Republican Party that has his back, turned out they didn't really have his back at all. These rhinos. John McCain is a rhino. Like all these other 12 Republicans out there that just voted against his emergency declaration. They're rhinos. We need to vote them out. All right? They don't care about what's being right and wrong. They don't support their own people. All right? So, in actuality, I don't really give a care. Besides the fact that he's a veteran, then I give him respect. Besides that, I don't really care about him. All right? Try to play on people's emotions. But he's a veteran, and he get my respect. But again, I'm still putting all these other things. Look, John McCain had blood on his hand, all right? He voted for the Iraq War. All right? He was a part of this. He's a warmonger. He want to put us into war. All right? It's just, and you don't know where he stands for. All right? It's like he's a Republican, but yet again, he's on these TV shows. I remember when he was alive. He went to all these TV circuits everywhere. So you know he's in cahoots with the Democrat. He loved the limelight. He loved the spotlight. Right? He's in cahoots with the Democrats. He's liberal, and from a conservative, somebody who considers himself as a conservative, he's really all up in the mainstream media. So you need to ask the question: John McCain, is he really a good guy or really a bad guy? All right. Donald Trump, I don't mind for him to talk about this. From my point of view, he could talk about it all he wants because he learned the fact that he was the one that rat him out, or not rat him out. Tried to frame him. John McCain tried to frame Donald Trump. All right. I would be mad too. I would be kind of ticked off because these people are trying to get him out, a duly elected president, and these people try to brush off his legitimate win and try to get him out. Don't you see what's wrong here? How come people aren't trying to do that when Obama's in office, but when Trump's in office, they try to fucking frame him to do say all these stuff, collusion and stuff, which turned out that Hillary Clinton was the one who's colluded with Russia by the dossier, the Mueller reports. But on that note, guys, more things will come up, and there's going to be more shady stuff. But on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video, and you guys have a good day.